Yeah. Like you see at the junction here, she just stand quiet. The other thing she was doing when a car come past and was gone and she couldn't hear another vehicle, she'd walk off. Well, that's no bloody good, because she could have a bike so easily, couldn't you? You understand what I mean? So, you know. Walk, and I'll tell her to walk, and she'll walk, bearing in mind we're going home, and she'd sooner trot all the way, obviously, because she's going back. She knows she's going to get her wash down, she'll have her rug on, she'll be put in, her grub will be in there, nice bit of bed laid down for her, and obviously her food will be in there, and her haylage. And you know, she'll think, oh, this is nice now, and there are a couple of apples that she likes. We get a lot of windfall apples given to us, you know, obviously, from people, and she likes her 2 or 3 apples a day. She has not too many, you can only give them 2 or 3 really, I think. And she'll work away like this all the time, just walking, and then I'll just tell her to trot. See, trot, babe, steady now, steady trot, steady, and still. So we just stop again. Reins are slack, we can hear another car coming, so we've stopped. Stand still, that's all I say to her. There's the car gone past, she's made no attempt in any way to follow it. Stand still. Another one coming now. Stand still, good girl. So bearing in mind we're going home, point 1, point 2, 2 vehicles have gone. Now you say to me, what difference do the vehicles make? Well, you pull over, we have to pull over sometimes to let the vehicles past, and then immediately we follow the vehicle, or the last vehicle past, yeah? So she learns that, just as though when I used to work horses on the road, you know, for a living, they learn the traffic lights. You know, we had horses like learn the traffic lights, they'd know when to slow up. They'd know if that was green, it's going to go to amber before they get there, so they'd walk slower, and they'd learn. What they didn't understand was when you got a filter light and it was shaped like an arrow, a lot of horses had the intelligence to go, hang on, what's that? Am I supposed to go or not? You know, and you could see their ears moving. Just as I said to you before, when her ears was moving, before when I said on the other film, her ears are moving, and she's just heard this motor, look, got one ear back, one ear forward. She's in this field, so she's asking me if I've got to go and follow it. Stand still. I say that, she just stand. I've got to wait for these 2 cars to come past her here. She's on a slack rein, you can see the rein hanging down, I'm not holding on to her. So here's 2 cars coming down here now. People say, you're mad, there's cars coming, you want to get hold of that horse just in case. Well, I train the horse, and I know what the horse will do. It'll do as it's told. But not do as it's told because it's frightened of me, or I'm going to hurt it, or anything like that. You've got to do as it's told because it respects me. An entirely different thing. Entirely different. We've got another one pulled up behind there, waiting to come past us. So we wait for that, and then we'll go on home again. Well, you could, if we was up a little bit higher, you could see our house from here easy. So walk, and she'll go away. Just at the walk. And if I say to her steady, just walk, that's what she do. I'm not pulling her head off. Look at my hands. I'm not pulling her head off, and all she's got in her mouth is one of our rubber bits. So when people say to me, whoa, that's not, I wouldn't do that, you couldn't control horse with that, what if it does this, what if it does that. If the horse has been trained properly to the voice. We did not break this horse. This horse was broke for us, but it wouldn't stand still. It reared, plunged forward, backed up, wouldn't stand still at junctions. Well, it weren't broke. It wasn't broke properly, right? Or the person that owns it's spoilt what the person's done who's broke it. What you've got to do is you must be responsible for what you're doing on the road. And what I'm saying to you, when people say to me, oh, I couldn't drive my horse in a rubber bit, well, don't do it. I don't care what you do. Do what you like. I'm just saying to you that the horse must be listening to me and doing what I'm asking it to do. There's a big old bus coming past here. Well, if it's doing that, you know, watch. Now, I ain't doing nothing with this horse, right? I've got to keep her over to the edge because obviously it's going to be tight with this bus passing, isn't it? And there you are, look. You've got to be on top of the job. This horse was broke by someone else, not by me. The horse wasn't doing as it's told for the lady and was obviously dangerous. She'd get to a junction, as I understand it, and when she asked the horse, it would rear, plunge forward, come back, go left or right, but it wouldn't stand where it was told. And that's what I mean by now I have to retrain it and get it right doing as it's told. But if the lady's not going to continue in the same manner, so what I mean by continuing in the same manner, sometimes when she's on her way home she wants to stop. So stand still when I tell you. That's it, stand still. Yeah? And so the horse does it. Yeah? And if the horse, then, you know, just keep on top of doing it. It's like, we're coming round here, now I'm going to stop here. Whoa, there's the gate, and you see her turn her head and think, oh please let me go in, my dinner's there. Yeah, looking round at me. Now what we stopped here for? Let's stand still. Stand still. Now this must be aggravating to us. She thinks, well, I've just done that, I've pulled the cart all the way around, we've gone where you want to go, we've come back home, now let me go. Stand still. And she'll stand there. And she'll stand there all day if I tell her to. And this is what you've got to do when you get them home. You carry on doing them things, you make them stand still, you make them back up when they don't have to, so that when you do need it, the horse does it. He doesn't question it, he just gets on and does it. And that's the secret of breaking horses. The other thing, if there is a secret at all in breaking horses, is everybody says, I've done that, yeah? But they haven't done it right because they don't want to go to the next stage. They're frightened of tying the whole thing together. To my way of thinking, that's just absolutely false, stone crackers, stupid. You know what I mean? Stand still, brother. Alright. Come over, darling. Come over. Woohoo! Go on in, get up. Whoa! Stand there. So I'll get in here, we're just going through the gate now, then I'll tell her, come back baby. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come round. Come round. Come round. Come round. Whoa! Stand still. Alright.
Hello. Windy, isn't it?
It's windy. You want it behind you, not in front.
Good morning.
Hello there. There's a speed limit along here, I better just advise you of that.
So again?
There's a speed limit. It is 50. Come on.
Can change my battery.
Okay. Right. So what we've done now, if you turn the camera around, we've come from home to here. Right? I'm making the horse stand still. That's what we're doing. We're not being unkind, we're not, you know, being anything. We're disciplined. This is discipline. So the horse wants to go in and have its tea, and ladies go, oh, go on, let it go in. But if you can discipline it in this situation, where it desperately wants to get indoors, it's not going to have a problem, is it? Obviously, it's not going to have a problem in doing anything else. Because she really wants to go indoors and have her dinner, right? have a lunchtime, you know, bit of grub. So, and we're making her stand here, stand still. It's a windy old day, we've got leaves blowing over, we've got acorn just fell on her head then off this trip over here. Didn't like that. So, but she's doing as she's told, isn't she? This must be real hard for her to do. She thinks, please let me go in there. What are you doing to me? I'm doing it for her good. Because now she will stand, she will do what she's told, when she's told. And, you know, she's not shaking her head, she's not swishing her tail, she's not getting uptight, she's not getting angry. She's just accepting this is what I've got to do.
Mentioned about when she did it before, she'd like shake her head and try and get her tongue over the bit because she was like...
And what she'd do before, you see, when we first got her here, when the lady had the trouble with her not standing and rearing up at junctions and plunging forward and backing up and going from side to side. Oh, what my darling. So what she'd do, the dear little, you know, dear little cob. Stand still, darling. What she would do is she'd start then shaking her head about, trying to rip the reins out your hand, trying to do all of that. She'd try every trick in the book to get her own way. We've said to her, no, you are not doing that. You will do as you're told. It's as simple as that. There's no great secrets to what we do, nothing at all. Discipline is an ugly word in this day and age when it comes to children or anything else. It is wrong. Get a child that's had discipline doesn't mean to say it's been smacked. Never in a million years, it doesn't mean that. It just means if you say 7 o'clock's bedtime, they've got to go to bed at 7 o'clock. Not 8:30 because it suits you, because you're sitting outside a pub. If it's 7 o'clock bedtime, you've got to discipline yourself to make sure that is bedtime for the child. Then the child learns to do as it's told, but ain't no different with these horses. So when I tell her to stand there, she's got to stand there. And after problems you see, only because you've never trained it, or if it's been broke properly, you've never kept the training up. So for us to stand outside our place, here, and I'm going to turn around now and just show you, we all clear behind her?
Yeah, we'll play.
Come round the baby. Come round. There's a nice side step here, look, tight in the road. Come on. A lot of horses can't do that. Oh, my horse can't turn that tight. The shafts that will teach the horse. I already opened the gate, as you know, when we pulled up. I pulled the string, now we're coming into the yard. Right, now I'll tell him again, whoa, stand still. So we're now in the yard. This must be not cruel, it's discipline. But if the discipline had been kept up from the beginning, the horse wouldn't even be here. And need it all over again, would it? That's common sense. Walk on. So this mare now, she's in the yard. I've told her to stand still. You know, now she knows if she walks around the corner here, that's the door. But she will stand there, and she will stand there all day because I've told her to do it. There's no one on there. There's no one. Stand still. There's no one holding her. There's no one on the reins. Well, Ratty's on the reins, I suppose. If you can say that. But there you are, look. The horse doing as it's told. It's not, you know, upset or anything at all.